Gosh, this is kind of awkward because this photo booth is still not working, so I kind of have you hanging out in the middle of nowhere. But I hope everybody is doing well. We're going to sell some stuff tonight. I think I'm going to do about 15 things, which is about a half an hour. So we're going to do about a half-hour sale. And then after this, I'm going to have more preloaded sales because I'm still unpacking stuff from New York. And there was a lot of it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's still, like today's just been a whirlwind. I just went and picked the kids up from school, and then they're like, can we get an early dinner? And I'm like, I got so much work to do. But then I'm like, you know what? I just got to slow down, enjoy that it is the first day of school, and the kids are very excited about it. So that's what we did. So nothing is preloaded, but I have a lot of stuff unpacked, and I have it out on the shelf. Oh, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm just reaching back here, and I'm going to switch this over to subscribers only before it gets a little out of hand. So give me 1 second. Hi, everybody. Hello. Give me 1 second to get us where we need to be over on YouTube, because that's where all the problems start usually. Not that we don't love our YouTube viewers, but that's where the trolls come in. All right, subscribers, custom, and there we go. And okay. Thank you for coming in, all you raiders. Welcome in. We just got started. So essentially last week I was in New York. It was an amazing trip. I enjoyed it so much. I always love these trips to New York. If you don't know, my family's from that area, Fabius, Chittenango. So my family's from that area, and I just love going back there. It's always just so nostalgic, going to the places that I went to as a kid and revisiting. And I did have the chance to go up to the Finger Lakes for a little while. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's go back down to Madison Bachville. So on the last day, we did go back down to Madison Bachville, which was really nice. Spent some time with Sandy, my flippin' van life, and we just had such a great time. So I still have a ton of stuff to unpack, but I have some of it unpacked. And if you saw anything in the latest video that I may have unpacked, you can shout it out. Oh, really? You went to Fabius? Oh my gosh, that's where my dad graduated. He went to Fabius High School. That's so awesome. You might know my dad, Neil. Yeah, today I'm just like trying to catch up on everything, and so it's just been kind of wild. So my original intent in scheduling a sale was that the girls are going to start having their own weekly sale together with their own stuff. Just they're independent. They love the reselling, and they want to start doing their own sales. So when I talk about the girls, it's Shelby and Sage who work with me. They want to start doing their own thing. So I really wanted to encourage that. And I was like, you know what? Let me do a sale on Monday. I'm going to introduce you guys. We're going to do like, I'll do 15 items, and then I'll raid into you. So that was my intent for this evening. However, they were a little overwhelmed. And so I was like, okay, let's do next week. So next week we're going to be raiding into the girls. So I'll probably have a sale next Monday. This week they're kind of like getting everything figured out, because it is a little overwhelming to go live, and you know, to especially co-selling. Co-selling is really, even myself, I'm like, I don't know if I want to co-sell, but I'm like, come on, you guys can do this. So next Monday, I'm going to try it again. We're going to do it again. And then we'll probably braid over into the girls. But today, today we're going to give it a shot. We're going to do 15 items. So if you saw something in my recent YouTube videos that you would like, go ahead and shout it out. Otherwise, I'm just going to run 15 items, and we're going to call it. So that should be about 30 minutes. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos thus far, because I've been finding some cool stuff. I bought a $4,000 marble collection. Over 4,000, actually. If you add the 2 days together, it was about 5,000. And I'm so excited. I'll be bringing you that on Thursday. On Thursday, we will be doing marbles. So I've got it right down here. It's pretty insane. Maybe we'll run some marbles tonight. I don't know. Yes, absolutely. I was, you know, it was such a great experience. I don't think it was just, it was a weird, but it was a great Madison Bachville, and I really enjoyed I enjoyed it so much. I can't wait till next year, honestly. All right, let me see. So I'm going to add in an item. How about we run this little, you guys saw this Gouda vase. So if you're following me on YouTube, I know some of you are on Facebook, but if you're following me on YouTube, you saw this little Gouda vase last night. It's this little Gouda Holland vase. It's a little bud vase. It's really cute. And I think we're going to run that first. I know, I love Madison Bar. It is my favorite show, and I tell everybody that, and I think people are like, oh yeah, sure it is. But you just don't understand until you go, and then you're like, oh, now I understand why this is your favorite show. It's just such a great show. The prices are great. The people are amazing. They're so friendly. I don't know what else to say about it. We're going to start this at just 12 because I got a good deal on it, and I'm going to pass it along. Looks like shipping should be about right on that. And publish. Add to stream. Auctions, move to stage. There we go. All right, we got it on the stage. Yeah, the spring is great. It's just a little, I tell people if you're going to travel really far, it's definitely worth doing the later show. If you don't have very far to travel and you just want to check it out, then absolutely go to the spring. But the spring is smaller. It's basically, you can go through the whole place in 1 week, or I'm sorry, 1 day, versus the later show where it takes multiple days to go through the show. So if you're close by and you're like, I really want to check this out, the spring show is definitely for you, because it's like, okay, you do it all in 1 day. It's a lot, like, it's not as hectic. It's a little bit more low key. But we're going to run this little Gouda Holland vase. I love finding these, and usually, I don't know if I've found one this small before, but it's super cute. It's marked on the bottom. And there it is, little crown, little marking. And we're going to start at just $12 because I got a good deal on it. And I'll be passing it along if anyone's interested. This was in last night's video over on YouTube. Thank you for your bids. I'm glad you guys like it. I don't know. There's just something about the glaze on these. It's just, and the pottery itself is so soft. Thank you very much. A little bud vase. Yes, yeah, Dom is there. I do know him. Yeah, I hung out with him this weekend, actually. We got lunch together. We hung out. Everybody thought we were dating, and I'm like, no, guys, I'm dating Bruce Willis. Sorry. Got him confused with someone else. Okay, how do I bid? Okay, so you got to come over here to niknax.net, and then you have to enter your payment information and your shipping information. And then once you have both of those entered, you should be able to see either, he does not, but he will soon enough. You should be able to swipe to bid or click to bid if you're on your computer. So if you can't see that, it may be because you need to enter your payment information or your shipping information. But then you should be able to bid. But thank you for asking. I'm going to be in Mount Dora November and February this year. I'm shooting for both. All right, looks like Laney57 is the winner of our face. Thank you very much. I took a picture of it when I listed it, so I'm just going to set it right over here for you. All right, and then how about this little bird? You guys thought this was fun in my video when I posted it yesterday. I can't really figure out what it says on the bottom. I think somewhere it says ceramic. I mean, it definitely says that, but I can't figure out who else or what else it says. But it has the little heart on the bottom. That's what I loved about it. It's just a little bird. Technically, I probably should be saving this for this weekend because here on Niknax, we are having the Niknax Zoo. So you guys, a lot of you tune in for our glass gallery and all of our big Niknax events. You know, we're known for our paperweights. We're known for our Niknax glass gallery. But this weekend, we are having our Niknax Zoo, which is a huge event that we're featuring animals. You know, every seller we're encouraging to pick their favorite animal and maybe feature those animals in their live sales, and also our buy it now sellers to be listing their favorite animals. So this weekend is going to be all about the critters, and I chose birds. Go figure. So I'm going to be live on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'm going to be selling birds, just like this little guy. We're going to sell him right now. It does look like he's got a little bit of a paint chip there on his tail. But I'm going to list him real quick, and we'll let him go. So here we go. Little bird. Let's see. Ceramic bird. Are you guys seeing? Hang on, I can't even read your comments. Give me one sec. Go add to stream and move the stage. Okay, there we go. Are you guys seeing the flickering? Should I switch photo boxes? Because it bothers my eyes, and I can tolerate it as long as it's not affecting you. Hi. But the light box is flickering, so you don't see it. Okay, as long as you don't see it, then it's fine. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna run this little guy. And like I said, he's got a foil sticker on the bottom, but it's hard to read. And he is Pottery. He's got the little heart on his back. And we're gonna start him at just $12. And there he goes. He's running. You sent me a message. All right, I will look for it. Like today, I have just been trying to catch up on so much. It's been insane. The catch up has been crazy. Oh, thank you, Fickle Betty, for your bid. Oh, thank you, Cammie. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your bids. Little Pottery bird. And I was thinking of maybe running a few marbles tonight if you guys are like interested in the marbles. I have so many of them. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll run a couple. I don't know. I'm going to save the majority of them for Thursday, but I might just run a couple of, yeah, okay. Right. Like, maybe I should. It might be fun. I don't know. You guys are like, marbles. Okay. All right. I might run a couple. I might run choice on a couple. Looks like Nessie is our winner on this cute little birdie. And that one is coming your way. Like I said, the selling point for me was definitely the heart on its back. But that one is coming your way. I'm going to say right over here. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Let me see. What videos did you guys? I'm trying to like go back in my head. Okay, how about this guy? Let me see. You guys saw this, right? This little Czech vase. It is orange. I didn't check if it glows. I don't actually see my black. I don't know how I keep losing my black light, but for some reason I just can't keep track of it, I guess. I know the marbles were so exciting. But so this is a tango glass. At least to me it is. I guess maybe most people would be like, that's not tango glass. But it does have that really sharp contrast between the orange, and then it has that overlay, which appears to me to be silver. So you might be able to polish it with like very carefully, because you don't want to wear off the silver. It's like a very fine overlay, but it does have the florals on it, and it's likely Czech, even though it's not marked. So we're going to run it. Okay, so you gotta come on over to Niknax.net. You're new to YouTube. How do I find you? Oh, well, just type in Crazy Lamp Lady and it'll come right up on YouTube. It should, in theory, come right up on YouTube if you type in Crazy Lamp Lady. But don't be following any other ladies. It's just the Crazy Lamp Lady. Otherwise, you might just get in this entanglement of drama. But you just Crazy Lamp Lady is the one that you want to find. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, let me add this in. So we're going to do this little Czech vase. We're going to call it orange Czech vase. We'll start at just 12. That seems to be a lucky number tonight. Shipping is good. Oh, and it's already on stage. There we go. All right. So like I said, there is a silver overlay on this that is tarnished, so it's looking a little dark. But we're going to run it. It's starting at just $12. And it is running. And I'm sorry I don't have my, I feel so unprepared. don't see my, I'd say this is probably about 4 inches tall. About 3.5, 4 inches tall. And I'm pretty good with my measurements. If you've been attending my sales, I'm like, that's blah, blah, blah. And then I always have to measure it just to make sure that I'm right. And so I'm thinking 3.5 to 4. All right, Trina Bag. Thank you very much. Congratulations. That one is yours. And it's going right. Oh, if you want to use a promo code, you can use Crazy Lamp Lady. It's all one word. It'll give you $5 off your first purchase of $10 or more. So you can just use Crazy Lamp Lady. And every seller has their own code. I try to tell you guys this. Every seller has their own code. So if you ever come over because of one of my sales and then you don't buy anything from me, and you're in somebody else's sale, you can always ask them, hey, what is your code? Like, what's your code? I want to use your code. So my code is Crazy Lamp Lady, all one word, but every seller has their own code that you can use. And also, if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, I'd love to invite you to come on over and join us on Niknax.net. That is Niknax.net. This is where I am right now. So you might be able to see me on Facebook or YouTube, but I'm multicasting, which means I'm live on Niknax, and I'm sending my signal out to Facebook and YouTube. So in order to bid and participate, you have to be on Niknax.net. And it only takes about 2 minutes to register. And we would love to have you over here. So come and hang out with us. Now, here's what I'm going to do. And you guys might think I'm crazy, but I'm going to unplug you here and take you over to the next photo box because the blinking lights is causing me a headache. So I'm just going to do one of these. And we're going to go over here. And it's just going to be so much better. Look at that. It's so much nicer. I can't do it. I'm like, but my charger only reaches to the first box. So that's why we were sitting over there. Cause I'm like, I need to charge my phone, but now it's charged. I'm at 36% and I'm sticking to it and we're good. So we're just going to hang out over in this light box until my new one comes in. All right. Tomorrow coffee chat might be happening in this. Oh, and hey, look, I found my ruler. So there we go. Sandy has been such a great friend for so many years. She's amazing. She's so wonderful, and she's so knowledgeable. I just love shopping with her, and we just bounce off of each other. I enjoy spending time with her. It was so good because I was like going up there, I'm going by myself, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be by myself, and it's always, I can totally travel by myself. I'm good with it, but then she messaged me. She's like, I'm going. And I'm like, all right, cool. Now I don't have to eat alone. I don't have to do all these things by myself. I have somebody to just hang out with and spend some time with. So it was really nice to be able to catch up with her and hang out with her and spend some time with her. So if you're not following My Flipping Van Life here on Niknax, she's amazing. I'm a really good friend. So Sandy, My Flippin' Van Life, and she sells right here on Niknax. And she's got some cute puppies too. They made for great company as well. The one item we fought, I don't think we fought over anything, which is crazy. But I mean, I think it works out because she's got her van that she travels in, My Flipping Van Life. She travels in a van. So she's limited to size. So she'll find something really cool and she'll be like, I can't take this in my van. And I'm like, I can take it in my car and bring it home and store it here in the shop. So that's cool. I don't know if she wants me to talk about it, but she does live in her van when she needs to. Let me grab an item. How about we do this cute little owl? And this weighs more. So this is going to be a little overdue. For a long time, she was living in her van full time. Yeah, for years and years and years, she was living in her van full time. Let me see if I can add this in. And there we go. Our last owl. We'll start it at just 12. You okay over there? That doesn't sound good. You okay, Ashton? Yeah. Okay, you're just taking a nap? Okay. Move to the stage. All right, there we go. All right, so this little guy is just so cute, and I don't know who makes him. He's a little owl figurine. He's got a little dimple there on the bottom. You can see I paid $10 for him. Actually, you guys, yeah, you saw this video. Okay. Ashton is here. He's hiding in the back. He's literally taking a nap on the beanbag where Hank was. They started school today. Yep, they started school today. They had a great first day. And then when I picked him up from school, every year we always go to Fiddler's for lunch. And they were immediately like, can we go to Fiddler's? And I'm like, yeah, okay. I have so much work to get caught up on. But I'm like, okay, fine. All right, here we go. We're going to start this at 12. And it's raining. I just feel like I'm drowning in work. Every time I'm away, I always come back and I feel like I'm like, oh man. I was here all day, and then I had to go grab them from school, and it's a balance. It's definitely a balance. Thank you for your bids. Thank you very much. But the kids always come first, And so we went and we got lunch, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And that's why nothing is preloaded. But I appreciate your bids. Just running with me. And I think we are going to run some marbles. So if you're over on Facebook or YouTube and you're interested in the marbles, I would say come on over and get registered, because when I start running the marbles, you will not be able to bid unless you are registered here on niknax.net. And that is niknax.net. It takes 2 minutes to register, enter your shipping and your payment information, and you're good to go. But you will not be able to register, or you will not be able to bid on the marbles unless you are over here and you are registered. So I will run some marbles here at the end. So looks like Ignatius Riley is our winner on this sweet little owl. I wish I could tell you who made him. I feel like at one point I've had him before, and I just absolutely love his little expression. He's very he's just happy. He's got his little dimples, and he's coming your way. So I'm going to set him right down here. And we're going to run another one. My zoo sale is on at 4 p.m. on Sunday, but the Niknax zoo is happening all weekend. It's all weekend. Our sellers are live selling all weekend, and we also have buy it now listings. So I'm going to turn the whole homepage over to the zoo. So it'll be all animals all weekend on Niknax, the 23rd through the 24th. So it should be really, I'm excited for it. We had so much fun. This is actually our second installment of the zoo because we had so much fun last year. It was just so good. So we're doing it again. This is a picture, and it is a cranberry glass because I paid $15 on that. We're just going to start it at 12. Let me add it in. And here we go. I'm not sure if this one is Venetian or not. Floral picture. Then I think we should probably just enter and do the numbers going forward, because otherwise it takes a minute to get everything entered. So add to stream. All right, move to stage. Oh, I just started it. Sorry, guys. It started. It's running. Here it is. So it has this beautiful cranberry color. You can see there's some wear on the gold, but it also has the florals that are applied, and it is hand-painted enamel. So it's a really neat piece, and you can find these similar designs in all sorts of pieces. I mean, I've seen little dishes. I've seen the pictures. You could create a whole set if you really wanted to, and they come in cobalt, amber, cranberry. It's so beautiful. I loved seeing this cranberry color. I thought it was just gorgeous. It's going to M. Jones. Thank you very much. That one is yours. All right, so here's what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to add it in a generic listing. We're going to run the rest on my shoulder. So you're going to get a picture of my shoulder. We're going to say item is shown. And then I'm just going to run the items going forward. Item shown. We're starting them at, I should probably start them at 15 if I'm doing cost average. And let's see. All right. So as you guys know, we refund any overages, but we're, oops, I put the wrong measurement. This just helps things move along faster. And we're going to run it like we do my Goodwill sales, where it's just a mystery what we pull out. Add to stream, duplicate, and move to stage. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Yes, yeah, it was a bit of a drive, but I made it. A shoebill? Like the bird with the crazy beak that like eats entire people? Is that what we're talking about? I've seen one. Not in person or like in figurine. Neither. That's so funny. Okay. All right. So let's start running stuff. I'm just going to start grabbing and we're going to start going. All right. You guys ready? Now is when I turn it up and I'm just going to start going. All right. My school so don't trip. So we're going to run these two little owls. They are frosted. I'm not sure. There's no markings on the bottom, but we're going to run them both. It's a set for, I mean, it's just a set. Like I said, there's no markings. So you're getting both of them, and we will start them at 15 for the set. And there they go. They are running. Two little frosted glass owls, which technically could be paperweights, or I could have featured them in my Niknax too. Do they glow? Oh my gosh, I didn't check. I don't know where my black light is. You're asking if they glow. I don't know. I gotta find that stupid thing. I know. It was crazy is I have like 10 of them, and every time I use one, I lose it. So it's like you give me one, I lose it. It's like a guarantee. All right, little Stitcher, those are yours. Thank you so much. Let me get a sticker over here. We're doing the stickers now. I feel like this is the way to go. Grab a marker. We are getting number 1. One's 2. All right, there we go. Yes, baby girl. You can see the mouse. Is he over there chilling? Little avocado. Is he sleeping? He's just chilling. He's on top of his box. All right. Avocado. I know I haven't let him go yet. I gotta let him go. It's bound to happen. All right. How about we do this Crackle glass apple? This is really cool, and I don't know who makes this one. But it's quite heavy. A lot of these are made as bee catchers. I know. I'm like, I don't know if he's like liking this life or he wants to be free. I don't know. But this is anyway, this is a really cool, let's duplicate. Duplicate. All right. So this is a really cool Crackle glass apple. There's the bottom. And I just thought I'm like, that's actually really well made. And that's why I bought it, because I see so many apples. I've gotten a little picky about buying apples. But you can see the crimping in the leaves. And I really like this little boop there on the stem. And so that's why I bought it. It just seemed, well made. So we're going to start it. It's starting at $15. And there it is running. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. He's every time I come in, like, the girls are feeding him something or I'm feeding him something. Like, he's not getting avocado. Avocado is actually poisonous to mice. I don't know if you know that. But he's getting cucumbers. What else are we feeding him? I've given him carrots. He likes carrots, cucumbers. He likes pretzels. He also has, like, nutritious mouse snacks, but we just like supplement it with treats. He does not like peanut brittle. Not a fan. Not a fan. Still to this day will not eat the peanut brittle, because that's what I tried to catch him with, and he's like, nope, not a fan. So no peanut brittle. Cami, thank you so much. That one is yours. And I have a pen right here. That is number 2. Thank you very much. All right, and I want to reiterate, if anyone wants a screenshot of what you've won, please let me know, and I will hold it up, and you can grab a screenshot of it, as long as you promise not to post my weird faces anywhere on the internet. Also, if you do, I don't mind. Yeah, so if you want a picture of what you've won, just let me know. I'll hold it up, and you can screenshot it. But otherwise, I'll just keep running. I mean, I don't really think I need any more. I just, like, I happened to catch him, and now I love him, you know. He knows it's too much sugar. I know, he's a mouse after my own heart. All right, let me duplicate and find another item. Give me 1 second. How about we see something off of this shelf? How about this? This is so cute, and I don't know who makes this. I think it's made in China. I will say that, but I just he's so derpy. He was such a little derp that I was like, okay, I can't say no. And after I bought him, I bought that pair of owls just because he was so derpy. I was like, I guess I need to kind of like buy more than just him. So we're gonna run this as number 3. He's this derpy little fella, and he is a tiger. Perfect. If you love tigers, you know Niknax Zoo's coming next weekend. That's your time to scoop up the tigers. There's the bottom as well. I know. Christina's like, what? And that was going to DC Moose number 3. Perfect. Thank you so much. When will you be selling the heart-shaped micro mosaic? I can sell that right now if you'd like. I think I have it. Just give me 1 second. So if you can't bid, it may be because you need to enter your payment information and your shipping information. And if that still doesn't work, you may need to contact support at district.net. Okay, so I would say, go back in. So exit out of the sale and then come back in and then try and see if you can see it. That would be my final suggestion. Well, I get this heart-shaped. I don't know if it's in here. I'll be honest. I think it's in my car. But I do have micro mosaics I can run. I don't have it. It's in my car. How about I run a little bit more into that one? I don't know. Do you guys want me to run a micro? Got a little bit more into this one, but I'll run it and we'll see what happens. We'll just run it and see what happens because this is a really nice one. All right, I will run a micro. We're not going to make it a jewelry show because I have so much jewelry. Like, I just started going through everything and I'm filling up my jewelry container of jewelry, and then I will run an entire jewelry show based on the purchases from this trip. So if you saw me purchase jewelry from this trip, it'll all be in here and I'll just run it all together, except for this piece, which I'm going to run right now. All right, so we'll run one micro mosaic in this show. But if you see anything in my YouTube videos where you're like, oh my gosh, I love that jewelry, I will schedule a separate jewelry show. Okay, because I just bought so much amazing jewelry. Like, look at this one. This one is like 3-dimensional. Do you see how they like stick up? They're like, it's not all flat. They're 3-dimensional. Right? Isn't that cool? Yeah, there's some really cool stuff in here already. Oh, look at this guy. I'm showing off now. Look at this. I really like that. This is like a reverse painted little. See, if I'm going to do a jewelry show, I have to actually take the nail polish off my nails, I feel like. But anyway, let's run this. It does have that pale pink that you guys liked in the last. I'm gonna duplicate it. Okay, this has the pale pink that was in the heart-shaped one that I showed on video. So far you guys have seen day 1 and you've seen day 3, but day 2 is when I bought all of these micros, and you will see those on video. But we're gonna sell this one right here. There is no 3-dimensional to this one, but it does have a really nice coloring, and I think actually I have it upside down. I go like that, and we're gonna run it. There it goes. It is running. And I actually have my ruler here, so I can tell you that it's probably about a little bit over 1 1/4. And there it is. And it was just so intricate. I love the older ones. When I'm looking for micro mosaics, I'm usually looking for the older ones. So I've gotten a little picky just because I've been looking for them for myself. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to buy them, I really want the older ones. And that one is going to Harry and Ruby's mom. Thank you very much. Congratulations. I really appreciate that. This one is so pretty. You're going to love that. I mean, it's not even really picking up like it should. You're going to absolutely love that really pretty baby pink. Let me get you a baggie to put that. I'm going to put that in this baggie. You guys heading out?
Yes.
All right. Have a good night. I'll see you
too. Are you coming with me?
I'll be in all day tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night. Good luck with the pup. Hopefully he's feeling better.
Oh.
Oh, what does that mean?
Whichever one.
Well, both of them, I guess. Did you get the vet? Is the vet?
Oh, the vet's for tomorrow at 1.
Okay. Right.
So I'll be in the morning.
Okay.
I gotta leave around, I think, like 12:30.
Okay.
So, but thank
everybody
you.
With their puppy deals. Okay. All
I
right.
love them.
Well, you guys have a good night.
You too, Joss. Your sunglasses are sitting on this table. You left them in the bag.
The Tiffany ones?
Yeah,
the blue one. The blue.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
All right. Let's see. 4 is going to Harry and Ruby's mom. Sorry. Girls are heading out. All right. That's going on there. Question about marbles. Okay. I'm going to sell some marbles tonight. Here's the deal. Let me show you real quick. All right. This is all marbles. Whew, that was just a lamp by nail, no worries. All right, so these are the marbles I bought the first video that you guys saw, okay? And then I went back and I bought all of the rest that you saw. So, except for whatever Rachel wanted to keep. I told Rachel, I'm like, I know you love these marbles. And if there's any that you wanted to keep, I'm okay with that because I bought them now. And you can keep whatever you want to keep. So she ended up keeping 3 marbles. So, other than that, I have all of the marbles. But I will be selling these on Thursday night of this week at 6 p.m. Eastern. But I am going to sell some of them tonight. All right? And that goes from the video that you guys saw, which are in this bag. Not from the main collection, but I will sell a few of the ones that you guys saw in the video, okay? So I'll just throw out a few choice and we'll go from there. You know, it's so funny because he emailed me and he's like, I got some tiny paperweights for you. And I'm like, tiny paperweights? I'm like, looking, I'm like, those are marbles. Those aren't paperweights. But then the more I looked at them in person, I was like, they kind of are like tiny. Like, it's just, and it's so funny because we could have a conversation, we could hold a conversation because the artists who made the paperweights overlapped so heavily with the marbles, the contemporary marbles, that we were able to completely like just have a conversation about the artists and all, you know, what they made and what they did, just because they made similar pieces and they in both paperweights and marbles. So it was really interesting just to talk paperweights and marbles together. You know what I mean? Let me continue because we have more items to sell. And then we'll get back to marbles. All right. So this is, I've actually had this before. This is a really good piece. You guys might be like, what is that? So this is a really good piece. I've actually had it in the form of an owl in the past. I had an owl in this pattern. It was a figurine, and it was really awesome. Let me duplicate. And I just love the colors of it. So this is intended to possibly hang on the wall or just use as a dish. It's marked Vietri art on the back. But you can also find like a whole pattern in this. Like I said, there are figurines out there in this pattern. We're gonna run it. There it goes. And this is running its number 5. Yes, make sure you're updated. Always make sure you're updated because the district is constantly pushing out updates. I'm guilty of not updating, but because I'm always assuming it's going to update on its own, and it does not. Pofuse! Thank you so much. Congratulations on the dish. This is really pretty. This would have gone on my gallery wall. If I spent too long staring at it, I would have been like, you know what, that's fun for the gallery wall. So congrats on that. Let me give you number 5. Perfect. Love that one. All right, let's see what's in this box. I was kind of thinking of keeping this, but I think I'm gonna sell it. I love him so much. He's like the Niknax raccoon. He's just so good. So this is Hagen Renaker. If that's not crazy, I'm gonna duplicate or pin him. So this is a Hagen Renaker. When you guys think of Hagen Renekers, you probably think of those little these little guys. Right? But this is also a Hagen Renaker, and he's just got so much spunk. I absolutely love him. So he does have his original sticker, Hagen Renaker, California. I know, I love him. You know, I put my little guy up here. Did you see him on the corner? He's right there. You haven't seen him yet in the video, but he's a Pigeon Forge. So if you'd like to start selling, you have to join, and then you have to apply to sell. And then you can submit an application and go from there. But we are going to run him. His eyes are everything, right? So we're going to start him at 29, and he's going to run for 20 seconds. And there he goes. He has a little raccoon. He's got his little striped tail there. And he's got such MCM style in the way that he's like, his lines are so great. And it's just the eyes, you know, staring at you. Like what you would expect of a raccoon in the middle of the night, to just be staring at you with those eyeballs. My YouTube is Crazy Lamp Lady. Just Crazy Lamp Lady. That's my YouTube. I know how to Hank gets that sometimes. And I'm like, Hanky. He's like, what? What do you want from me? He was here today at the shop. He helped me take the kids to school, and then he came back to the shop. But he's not one for the shop. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. With chicken. Oh, that's so cute. Kaza, thank you so much. This little guy's gonna be making his trek to Australia. I love it. All right, let me give him a sticker. He's gonna get number 6. Perfect. Once we get to 15, actually, I don't know if we need to get to 15 because we started a little, but once we get to 15, we'll start running marbles, okay? Absolutely. Well, since everybody loved him, let's run his friend Moonbeam. How about that? Oh man, this is a tough one. All right. So here is Moonbeam. We're gonna duplicate. He also has his original sticker right there, Hagen Renaker Moonbeam. He's got a little bit of a boo-boo right here on his ear, which you could probably touch up with a little bit of marker, but we're going to leave him as is since we are, you know, sending him out. It does almost look like he's got a chip here on this ear, but it's there's no whiteness, so he may have been touched up, but he's just the sweetest. I love his face. I can't even think of what it reminds me of, but right, it's the face. It's like, hey guys, there. It's the face, right? So like I said, he is a Hagen Renaker. And there's, I don't know what to say about him. He's just so he's so pudgy and he's so happy and he's just adorable. He's literally a kitten. The kid who got into the chocolate. We're going to start him. He's going to start at 15. And there he goes. He is running. It looks like a human. Oh, he's so sweet. You know, it's funny because, like, to see all the different Hagen Renekers, to see, like, those little, like, the little pig, you know, we've got this guy who's a Hagen Renaker, and then you have this guy with the eyeballs who's a Hagen Renaker, and then you have him who's also Hagen Renaker. It's just amazing to see all the different designs and the directions that they went with their figurines. But yep, he's one of the crew. That's my face when someone offers me goat cheese. I've actually seen that face, so I can attest that that is the face Christina has when somebody offers her goat cheese. She's not lying. All right, so that one is going to Meg Life Crisis. I love that. I feel like this will fit right into your collection since I have helped create some of that collection. This is perfect. Congratulations. Thank you very much. You get number 7. I hope that you love and adore him. And I know you will. He's wonderful. I love goat cheese. How do you not like goat cheese? It's like so creamy and sort of, you know what's really good? What's really good is when you're like 13 items, you're almost to the marbles. When goat cheese is fried, like, and I don't even like fried food, but when you fry goat cheese and you put it on a salad with some strawberries, it's like, it's so good. It's so delicious. All right, let me grab the next item. Enough talking about food. Christina, you come to my sales and you're like, let's talk about food, everybody. And I'm like, let's try not to. And then Christina's like, no, guys, food. Let's do it. Oh, man. What are we going to do? Let's see. See, I didn't unpack a whole bunch of stuff from the trip. So that's why I'm like, what are we selling next? Should we sell some of these? How about we sell a set of 2 of these? Oh, sorry. Okay, so these are nice. These are handmade in Austria. It's a set of 2. One has a horse on it, and then the other one has little florals. They are enamel on, I'm assuming it's copper. I can't see the base metal. Of course, I got oysters. Don't be silly. I did, and I ate them, and they were delicious. So one is orange and one is red. We're going to sell them as a set. I'm going to duplicate. We're going to run them as number 8. And they are running. You are getting a set of 2. And like I said, they are marked handmade in Austria. I actually have a collection very similar to these dishes. Of course, yes. I ate them raw with a little bit of Tabasco and lemon juice. And then what's the red stuff? You know, the red stuff. Oh, approximate size. I'm sorry. Well, found bought sold. You got to come over here. You got to come to Niknax. That's niknax.net. Yeah, it's cocktail sauce. You're right, but it's like a homemade cocktail sauce that they make at the restaurant that I love. It's like it's all homemade. It's so good. It's not like out of a jar. It's so good. It's like cocktail sauce, but it isn't the way that they make it. It's so good. And this Brewster in Casanova. It's vinegar. It's basically vinegar. All right, Nessie, thank you very much. That one is yours. That's so funny. Where did my marker go? Oh, it's right there. It's so funny. I couldn't remember cocktail sauce. With horseradish, you know, I've had them a few times with I don't mind horseradish. I like them with horseradish. ×2. Perfect. Those are in really good condition too, because a lot of the times I find them and they've got chips all over them. So the fact that these are without chips, it's a good set. All right. How about another Hagen Renaker with the eyes? You guys want another Hagen Renaker with the eyes? I've got 2 here. We'll run these 2 and then we'll do marbles, okay? All right, so first we have this little guy. This is a little fawn. We're going to duplicate. So this has the Hagen Renaker sticker on the bottom. Right there. There is the bottom. And he's just so sweet. He has the same eyeball, same form, same shape as the little raccoon. But obviously he's got his little spots still because he's a fawn. And we're going to run him starting at 15. And Kaza is in the lead and he is running. You know, it's so cute. Today I stepped the house to drop Hank back off before I went to go get the kids. And there was a little fawn running across the front yard. He was just running across the yard. And I was like, oh my God, please don't get hit by a car. It was like a moment where I was like, oh no. You think he looks mad? Oh, I don't know. He just looks kind of peaceful. Like he's napping in the grass or something. That one is going to Kaza. Thank you. Another one for Australia. That makes me happy. I love the idea of like these items spreading out. I think it's awesome. I no longer have the Jeep. No, I haven't had it since June. Actually, I just got a notification that they're like, good job paying your bill on time. It's, what is that? Credit Karma? Thank you, Credit Karma, for cheering me on. All right, and then the owl. Let's do this. I thought that this, you know what? So this is, let me get this here. This is a nice smoky glass owl. That's why I made it back home safely, for real. Duplicate. Although I'll tell you what, I would have been able to put a lot more stuff in it if I still had my Jeep. I was literally looking at furniture and I was like, Sandy, do you think I can fit? And she's like, no. She's like, if you had the Jeep, maybe. I do not have any military. No, I'm sorry. But I'm sure there's some military stuff here on Niknax.net. So I'm currently selling on Niknax.net. Let me show you. It's Niknax.net. This is an e-commerce marketplace. So if you've heard of Whatnot, if you've heard of eBay, Niknax.net is similar to eBay and Whatnot. It's the best of both worlds. We have live selling, buy it now, and multi-day auctions, all on Niknax.net. And it's my e-commerce marketplace that I own as the Crazy Lamp Lady. We've got over 50,000 members. Almost 50, I should say almost 50,000. We're not quite there yet. But we have over 100,000 listings and live sales happening all day, every day. And we're growing really fast for only 2 years in. So I'd love to invite anyone who's out on Facebook or YouTube to come and join us, because it's been such a love. I enjoy it so much, and I was so proud of being able to say I own that. Like it's so awesome. It's taken on such a life with such a great community that I just get such proud feelings to be able to be like, oh no, I own Niknax.net. Yeah, that's awesome. It's so good. I'm really having. Oh, how much different we are. Well, it's all about the vibes. I feel like it's definitely the vibes. We don't allow we don't allow the negativity. We don't allow the negativity into Niknax. We don't like trolling. We don't like, it's a whole vibe. It's like the vibe thing. We're all about the best vibes and the positivity and the family friendly, the community, supporting one another. It's once you get over here and you like, just browse around, check it out, and you'll kind of get a feel for it. But it's definitely a different vibe than you would expect on any other platform, for sure. And you don't really understand it, I think, until you start looking around and checking it out. But it's Niknax.net, and that's what we're trying to create. We're trying to create something that is different than what you would expect elsewhere. So anyway, we're going to run this little owl, and then we're going to do marbles. So duplicate. All right, so this little owl is made in Sweden. And we actually have we have In Your Vase, who actually sells directly from Sweden, which is amazing. I love that. We are the cool kids. We're the cool kids. This is a smoky glass, which you might not be able to tell. Now you can. Look at that. He's a cute little owl. So if you like Marie, I would definitely encourage you to go check her. She sells some of the most amazing things. But anyway, we're going to start this at 35, and it is running little owl figurine. I think I have a few pieces from her that have this sticker, actually. I'm like, where did I put those? She's a great seller, and she sells just amazing stuff at such great prices, from all the way from Sweden. I have a few hanging on my gallery wall and in my Airbnb, actually. Kaza, thank you. Congratulations. Wonderful. All right, that one is yours. You get number 11. All right. Am I crazy? Why did you guys see me put my stickers? My cheeks shattering and I lost my stickers already. Can I get new stickers? What do? I lose the stickers. Number 11. Absolutely, of course. All right, number 11. Right on the bottom. Okay, let's do some marbles. You guys can see my cheeks are so red. All right, let me, I'm going to put these over on this and then we'll do some marbles. You know, what's funny is, though, I was wearing different sunglasses and my cheeks reacted to the plastics in the sunglasses. I just have such sensitive skin that they react just to anything being on my face for any amount of time, especially when I'm sweating. I don't think it's rosacea. I don't know. You know, I never really had any skin problems until I had Laurel, which was kind of crazy. I had somebody commented the other day, like, why is your face so dirty? And I was like, because I have the melasma from having, and they didn't mean anything by it, you know, but they're like, what's on your face? Why is your face so dirty? But it's just the melasma from having Laurel, you know, and the sun just like makes the dark spots really obvious, especially with wearing makeup. It's just, I don't know, it's just is what it is. But I did go to the doctor and I got prescribed some cream to put on it. So, I don't know. We'll see if that works. Because I've never had that before. And then I'm like, I feel like 3 years is a long time for waiting for it to go away. And she's like, yeah, that's a long time. I'm like, okay, well then maybe I need to like get something. I don't know. Give me 1 second. Let me get the salt cellars. Actually trying to think. Which box was it? All right, here's the salt cellars. I feel like I need, all right, give me 1 second to think through. Oh. Okay, so I actually bought stands. Gold sunglasses. Yeah, right. That's bougie. Some gold sunglasses. Really? Lupus? Interesting. So I kind of wondered if I needed to look into that. I don't know. I just never, it all happened all at once, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Oh, these aren't the right things. So I bought a bunch of salt cellars to display the marbles, and that's it. I'm like, let me go look. All right, let me turn you guys around, because I feel like I need to have you looking. Yeah, it's just the sun. The sun, for some reason, is just brutal, especially here. I love these little green ones. If I had my light, I'd check them. And then that one's square, but okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a choice on the marbles. And we have all these little salt cellars, and we're going to put the marbles in the salt cellars, okay? All right. Isn't that fun? I know, I need to go get a black light. I have one. Hang on, I'll go grab one. I think it's going to show this off. They do not glow. All right, let me pull out some marbles. Here's some of my favorites. So these are the ones I actually picked out of the collection before I bought the whole collection. So you guys know these are my favorites, okay? And let's see here. Gosh, they're so beautiful. Let me add in. We're going to, actually, you know what? Let me add them in first, and then put them in on the stands first, and then we'll add them in so you guys can see them all. All right, so where did you guys go? Hang on. Yeah, hang on. I don't know what just happened. I couldn't see because I was in the wrong screen. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay. All right, so here's one of the first ones. You can see the color there. There's like a different color on the inside. It's just absolutely amazing. Oh, and it is signed. What is that signed? Hang on. There is a signature on this one. Can't quite make it out, but there is a signature. Oh, size. Oh, boy. This one is 3/4. I lied. It is... It's 1 inch. It's 1 inch. So we'll put that one here. We'll check that it glows. We'll check that they glow. All right, so here's the next one. This is yellow with that metallic look to it. This one does not appear to me to have any signatures. Let me just check there's no bruising, because I did notice a few of them had bruises. Like a select few. So I just want to make sure that I don't select any that have bruises. This one is so cool. I just love the colors in that. All right, so that's going to be that one. Okay. And then let's do, this is one of my favorites. They are, yeah, these are made of glass. They are. Some are not. These are. Sorry, you guys are skipping. Hang on. Maybe if I pull it up. Why is it skipping like that? All right. I'll take you guys out of the case after I have it. Darn it. All right, we'll hold it like this for now. This is really cool just because of the two sides of it. And it has a cane signature. So you can see the cane signature there on the top. So that one has the cane signature. And it is like an olive green with an orange. All right. So we're going to put that one on this one. This one is awesome. I know. I know, that's what I'm saying. They're literally like tiny paper. When he said that, I was like, yeah, okay. And then seeing them in person was just amazing. Like, look at this. This has a rainbow twist on the inside. And then on the outside, it has another twist. So you're seeing like this two-dimensional twist. That way, as you turn it, you see different design. Isn't this not amazing? So this is not signed. So far we have one signed that's right here. We also have, let's see, there's some really big ones in here. I guess I'll put out some big ones and we can figure that out. Try to avoid the big ones, but I'm realizing I picked mostly big ones. Kind of surprising, actually. I thought I picked mostly small ones, but I guess so. All right, here, this is really cool. Okay, so this is the one you might remember from the video, where if you look at it from one side, it's this pink, and then you turn it over, and it is green. And it's like a glittery green, too, so it has two different colors to it. It kind of reminded me of a watermelon, right? A watermelon? Isn't that cool? So I have a bunch of little holders coming to me on Thursday. to actually hold the marbles. Unlike these salt cellars where they're just kind of rolling around. Actually, we'll put that one there. So they will actually be held. And I don't know where, I just ordered them off of Amazon just to hold the marbles. It was like 100 pack of them, just so that I could display them. And I would send them along with the marbles purchased on Thursday. But I haven't gotten them yet. So this one looks kind of like a galaxy. So there's blue and white, and then on the inside you have all of that glitter. So we'll set that one. Let's set that one in here. All right, and now I have, I'm trying to just pick the same size marbles and not get anything too crazy, but I think all the rest are big ones. So I might have to throw a big one in there. I might have to go for a big one. And that's fine. I'll put my favorite big one out. Why not? Aren't they amazing? I was never really into marbles until I saw these. I didn't know they made contemporary marbles. You guys know I love my contemporary glass. I'm going to start them at 30 and go from there. We'll go from there. So I will start, the pre-bid will be 30, and then we'll start from there. On all of them, because that was my cost average. So we'll just start at 30. So this one, you can see, has a blue core, and then it has the yellow and the orange. I don't really see a signature on that, though. No signature. And what's really cool is that you can sometimes buy I know you guys like kaleidoscopes as well. You can actually put these in the kaleidoscopes. If you guys have a kaleidoscope, they actually fit the marbles. So you can get, if you like the marbles, you can get the kaleidoscope to go with it. I have some cool, this was my favorite. Not to scroll, but this one was my favorites. And it's kind of a weird favorite to have, but I just love the blue. I don't think there's any signatures on it. But the blue is just so amazing. Let me check for a signature. No signatures. Oh, wait. There might be one there. It's hard to tell. But I just love the colors. They are art glass marbles. Yes. Yes. So we're going to add this. All right. So this is a really big one. So this is when these salt cellars come in handy, is when you have the big ones, because they fit perfectly. The smaller ones, not so much. And we'll do one more big marble. How about this guy? Although that one's too similar to the... Let's do this. This is like a Halloween marble. All right, and that's all we're going to do tonight, because I have so many more that we're going to do on Thursday. But this is signed. You guys can see the signature there. So it is signed. This is black and orange. And when you, like I said, if you have the salt cellars, you can actually put them. And in fact, let's swap these out so that they can sit nice there. So it'll sit nice in a salt cellar if you have the bigger marbles. The smaller ones are going to need like the little stands there. It's definitely a Halloween vibe for sure. So hopefully you guys got to see those marbles, and we're going to run them. I'm going to run choice, and you guys get to pick. So winner picks starting at $30. I'm going to add them in right now. And actually, I'm going to take you guys out of the stand because I feel like it's jumping. I don't know what Marble King is. I have no idea what Marble King is. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I saw you asked that twice, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure what a Marble King is. Hang on one second. I'm adding this in. I'm not going to be able to see your comments for a second. Choice marble. Hang on. Choice marble. Start at 30. Ounces. Ashton, you're fine. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So if you win, you get to pick any of your choice. And like I said, I have a whole collect. I've got, so if you like these guys, like I said, I've got a tote of tons of them. Now we'll do on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. But let's start these. You get to choose. And here we go. Your choice. Any of those marbles. And I feel like these were kind of my favorites because I had to pick. And then after the fact, I'm like, you know what? I'm rewatching the video. I'm watching it as I'm editing it. Oh, do they glow? You know what? Let's check. As I'm editing it, I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like they do not. They do not glow. You know, they're contemporary, so I kind of felt like they probably wouldn't. But yeah, I was rewatching the video. I'm like, why did I leave this behind? Why did I leave that behind? What was I thinking? And there you go. So Delyn, thank you so much. I appreciate you. What can I get? Which one would you like? They're absolutely amazing. I feel like no choice is wrong here. The Halloween one? All right, absolutely. I'm going to stick you right here. I'm going to get something to wrap it in before I stick it in the bag. I just want to make sure it doesn't get bruised. And I think this one was signed. Like I said, I don't know the signatures well enough on these marbles to tell you who, but this one is signed. So when you get it, just so you know, this one is signed. I'm putting it in a little bit of bubble wrap there, and I'm going to stick it in your bag for you. All right, let me get you a Sharpie. Stop complaining, baby. Are you tired? Was it a long day? Yeah. You guys are okay. Hey, guys, stop. All right. Hey, stop, guys. I'm in the middle of something. You need to stop. Just take your nap and relax. Okay. Sorry, teenagers, you know. Some of you do, some of you don't. You are very welcome, Dylan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. I hope that you love it. And like I said, I just got the little holders, but like these cute little salt cellars, I find them everywhere. And also, let me show you real quick before I, where did I put that? Oh, over here. These also, these, you can also display on these. Look. You can put your marbles on display on the frogs. I've seen those all the time, displaying marbles, but you can actually display them also on floral frogs. So those are a great display as well. All right, so we're going to run it again. Napkin, yes, there's so many options for displaying. Let me duplicate, and we're going to run it again. And this is going to be number 1, even though it's weird numbering, but it's running. If anyone is interested. Such gorgeous marbles. Chewing gum. You know, they have that museum putty. I've never used it before because I don't have cats, but I feel like that's like, if you have a cat, that's your go-to is the museum putty. Or at least it should be, you know? Or that. Get yourself some museum putty. Now, those little rings, I think, are going to be great. All right, Kazaa. Which one would you like? Your choice. Got the watermelon one still. The blue and, oh, great pick. This was the first one I was like, this is the first one I noticed. And I was like, I think I need to buy some marbles today. Like I had no intention of buying the marbles, but that was the first one I noticed where I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to buy some of these marbles. Because before that I was just like, oh, nice marbles. And then I saw that and it was all over. All right, I'm going to set you guys back down so I can get this in a baggie nice and safe. Here we go. Okay, so other than the rest of the bag that I have on the bottom is all of the larger marbles like this. So on Thursday we'll do more of these large marbles. That one is going to go. Perfect. Marble. All right, and I got it in the Ziploc with the paper, so we are all set. Yep, here we go. All right. So let me run it again. We're going to duplicate and let's run it again. All right, so these are the smaller ones here. I'm going to put this here for you guys so you guys can see kind of an idea for how the sizes go. So these are about 1 inch. So that's the watermelon one. This one is a little bit like 3/4. So that one's about 3/4. And they're anywhere about that size. Kaza! Which one would you like? So many great choices. See if I can prop you guys up like this. Oh, first row and it's either this one or this one. Are you counting this is the first row or this is the first row? I think this is the first row for you, right? The rainbow one? Front row. Yeah, the rainbow one. That's such a good one. There's this one stripe in the very middle that you can see right there. It's like a perfect rainbow. All right, let me set you down again. All right, so to prop you guys up here so you can actually see the marbles. And I'm going to put this in a baggie. Each marble gets a separate baggie. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is number 2. Alrighty. Marble.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, babe.
I was just scrolling through, and I found your live on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, on like YouTube? Sweet. Alrighty. Let's do number 3. If you guys want to see them again, just let me know. Let's see. Did it work? Did it duplicate? No. Duplicate. All right, there it goes. All right, it is running again. So we still have this, which if you hold it up to the light, you can really see those colors coming through. We have the yellow. This is kind of an olive and orange. And then this has the yellow and, oh, all right, ginger. Ginger is our winner. Which one would you like? Oh, wait, that was weird. I'm really confused. Do you guys see that? Am I the only one? Okay. I'm going to shake my phone. Give me 1 sec. Oh, it hasn't run? Ginger won the auction, and then it says it never ran. Okay. Give me 1 sec. Let me shake. Report. Yes, I'm seeing Dylan 1. So, oh, that makes sense. Okay, all right. It didn't run on my end. That's very strange. Okay, I'm just going to go off of what I'm seeing now as Dylan. So, Dylan, and I'm sorry, Ginger, for calling that too soon. I'm not seeing it right on my end. But I did report it. So hopefully, yeah, it's actually not showing as run. So, all right, something's not right. I'm literally looking at it and it says won the auction. I'm going to take a screenshot of that too. All right, I'm going to rerun it, I guess. Ginger, can you please just double check and make sure that you don't get charged for that, because it says on my end that you won. So let me rerun number 3. And if I haven't run it, I'm going to start it. But we're going to start number 3, okay? All right, so there it goes. Number 3 is running. That was very odd. All right, now it is running. It is running now. I have no idea what just happened. I'll follow up with the district after, because that was weird. Thank you for your bids, everybody. Sorry for the confusion. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, all right. All right, well, Delyn won number 3 for 71. So I will write that on the baggie. And Ginger, please make sure that you were not charged for number 3. Unless that was number 3 from earlier. Did you win number 3 from earlier? Was it my shoulder pick? Delyn, what one can I get for you? Okay, yeah, make sure, and then I will also follow up with district. I just want to make sure that everything's right. Orange and green, absolutely. And that one is signed as well. So that one has the signature cane right there. And that actually is dated. Let me see if I can't read that. It's so small. Actually, it's magnified in there. So it has a date and then the signature. All right, let me put this up here, and you guys can look at the marbles while I put this in a baggie. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the first one doesn't count. It's a weird numbering system. It is a weird numbering system. It's just how the way things work. But we're going to put number 3, marble. All right. Yeah, I always mark 0 on the back. I always do number 0. Okay. All right, so let's duplicate. We're going to run number 4. I'm going to hit start auction right now. All right, let's make sure this works. Start auction. All right, it's running on my end. Hopefully it's running on your end. Okay, it's running. Great. Great. All right, we have a few left. We have the pretty, this is like a cool toned one. And then we have the beautiful yellow with the metallic, yellow striped. This one's got like almost an aurora in the middle. And then the watermelon. That's green on one side and pink on the other. Yeah, you're right. I should move the extra sellers out of the way. Good call. I thought about it, but I'm like, I don't want to confuse anybody. But yeah, we'll do that. There we go. So those are the last remaining marbles. And it looks like H. Myers is our winner. What can I get for you? The watermelon. Oh my gosh, this one is so cool. As soon as she turned that over and it like changed from pink to green, I was like, that one is awesome. All right, let me get that in a baggie for you. And you are getting number 4. All right, so as a reminder, if you guys are up for the marbles, Thursday night, I'm going to run them. I'm going to run as many as I possibly can. And so, okay, you were charged. Okay. All right. That's not good. All right. That was a weird glitch. Okay. Christina, are you able to text Sienna since nobody came in? Oh, you already did. Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So that is going to H. Myers. Thank you very much. Here is the marble. And I'm going to set that right on here for you. Alrighty, so we have 4 left. few of my, I don't know. I was gonna say a few of my favorite. Although I should say all of these are my favorites, because I was being a little picky choosy. All right, so we're gonna run number 5, and there they go. They are running. So you get to pick from the 4 that are out there. These 2 are a little bit smaller. These are the 1 inch. I guess these are 3/4. And if you get the right stand for them, you can get a little thing, and they won't roll. They're just so pretty. And what I do at home is I bought a few marbles from a friend of mine who makes marbles. She actually studies under some of the artisans in Murano. What I do, and let me show you real quick, is I will take a vase, like say one of these guys up here. And this is how I display my marbles. And I will put them on my vases like this. Because I display all my vases, you know, and so I'll pick a really nice marble that complements it, and I'll put it on top of the vase. Susan's Niknax is our winner. Congratulations. Which one would you like? You do that with? Yeah. I love that. You think I should turn them over? Let me see. Is that vase orange? The vase is actually a red, and then it has gold. It is gold, and I will. Oh, you're right. Look at that. Oh my gosh, good call. Good call on that. You'd like the signed one? All right, you got it. That would be this one, I think, right? That is the signed one. And that one is absolutely beautiful. I love the coloring on that. All right, let me put this here. I did not get the picture. I did not. Did you send it through my personal messenger, or did you send it through one of my business messengers? Susan's Niknax. That one is going to you for number 5. I'm gonna write it on your bag. Oh, personal. Okay, I will look. Sometimes it gets filtered into the I get so many messages. It gets pushed into the I don't even know what to call it. All right, let's see here. Number 5 marble. And that is going to perfect. All right, that one will be coming your way. Okay. Now let's see. Absolutely, you're very welcome. I love the idea of turning these over. That's a great idea, actually. And that's so much more secure. That one doesn't really turn over, so we'll just leave that one. Well, good call. Look at that. Such a great idea. Okay. All right. We're going to run these. Duplicate. All right. We're running these 3. And there they go. They are running. Still some gorgeous choices. This one has that beautiful coloring on the inside. This one, and I could spin them too. Look at that. And this one has a tornado. Just the intricacy that goes into making them is amazing. I know. I love the yellow. You guys know I love yellow. I just can't help myself. Ginger! Yay! That's awesome. Which one would you like? The blue clear. Oh, fantastic. That one is so great. It's like a little universe in there. And I can't remember if that one is signed. I don't think it is. You know, it might actually be signed. It almost looks like right there, it might be a signature. I don't know if you can see where it's etched there. It might be a scratch, but I think it might be a signature. I'm going to set you right here and get you in a baggie. I love it so much. And now you know you could get a little salt cellar like this and display it. That's so good. All right, so that would be number 6. Is going to the ginger. We've got 2 left. Oh, the eye washes. Those might work too. I didn't even think of those. I'm surprised, actually, these 2 have lasted till the end. I love this guy. Let's duplicate. We're going to run them again. Number 7. And there they go. They are running. We've got these 2 different. The gold in that. I don't know if it's gold or glitter. But there's the yellow. And then this one's the intricacy and the precision in those stripes is incredible. They each have their own personality, I guess, is what you could say. They each have their own personality. Yes, Josh Simpson, for sure. Actually, my friend Sandy, who I just did my recent videos with, she collects Josh Simpson. He's an amazing artist. I've had a few of his pieces over the years. Looks like Tripodogma is our winner. Thank you very much. Which one? Tripod Dog Mom. I know I had to say it like really fast before it like clicked, you know? Yeah, I got it. 3-legged dog mom. It might just be easier for me to say 3-legged dog mom. I got you. I'm like, if I say it really fast, I think it'll come to me. Oh, shoot. Which one will it be? I want to guess, but I don't want to guess. It's better than a 2-legged dog. Yeah. That walks on 2 legs, though. That would be pretty cool. I would be really impressed. All right. Out of the 2, which... I know which one I would choose, but I'm not going to put that pressure on you. The tornado. Oh, the tornado. I think the inside is actually like a lavender, which makes it pretty cool. My boyfriends were 2-legged dogs. I think you just won the comment section right there. All right, guys, have a good night. We're done. Thank you very much for being here. That was so good. Oh, shoot. That was good. Number 7 marble is going to Tripod Dog Mom. Alrighty, into the bag it goes. And that one will be coming your way. I know that was the best comment of the day. That's why I'm like, we're done here. Thank you, everybody. Oh, shoot. You are very welcome. Absolutely. All right. I'm shocked that this one made it to the end. We're going to run this as number 8. It is the last and final marble standing. Number 8. Beautiful milky yellow with that gorgeous flake. Oops, it didn't start. Oh, there we go. Now it's running. Being a little glitchy tonight. It's all right. We got it going. I just love the colors there. It's like a little bit copper, a little bit gold. Hi, hello. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you. Ginger! Yay! Congratulations. Now I'm afraid to call. I'm like, Ginger, I think you You did. This one's yours. Yay! I'm not taking it back. This one is yours. I don't care what anybody says. This one's going to Ginger. Number 8. All right, let me put that on the bag. Number 8. I love this one. I'm very surprised that this one stuck around till the very end. But congratulations, Ginger. That one's going to you. Put that one on the cart. All right, so let me turn you guys back around. All right, so here's the deal. I will be selling as many marbles. Of course my succulents. Wait, you sent me succulents? What succulents? In the box that you sent me? There were no succulents in the box. Did I not? Do I need to dig into the box more? What? Oh, you sent 2 boxes. Oh, okay. All right. I only saw the 1 box. The other box is there, but there was a lot of boxes, and I was like, I need to open this box. And I opened the box, and I was like, yay, the beads and the, yeah. All right. Now I have to open the other box, otherwise it's going to die. I'm sure they did. Now you spoiled it, though. All right, so on on tomorrow, we're running the stuff. Here, let me show you guys, just so we can. And I'll message you. I'll message you about this. I'll go. No, they will be alive. They will be. Everything will be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Listen, succulents are easy to take care of, and I kill all the plants. I'm running all of these things on Tuesday. Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, we will be running my yard sale finds from before I went away. So if you see anything that is like, oh, I remember that, these are the things we're going to be running on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. So from the town-wide yard sale, from the porch, that stuff will be ran on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Thursday, I will be running marbles again. I will probably be running more at a time because I ordered special cases for them, or a special stand. These are the ones I picked. This is why I was trying to get them all the same size, but then I was realizing that all the marbles I picked, most of them are the larger marbles. So we've got some pretty big marbles in here, and we will be running these on Thursday. So all of these, and then, like I said, we have 3 totes of marbles. So I'm going to get through as many as possible on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully you guys can join me for those. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm excited to go through them again because I feel like I was just so overwhelmed that I wasn't even really looking at them. You know what I mean? You just become so overwhelmed that you're like, am I really paying attention to what I'm looking at? So we'll get to do that together. All right. And then Friday is going to be Handmade Market. So our entire homepage on Niknax will be all handmade. So hopefully you guys can come over and support our artists on niknax.net. We love to support our artists. Every 4th Friday, our whole homepage turns over to handmade. So we will be doing that on Friday. And then Niknax Zoo. And I have chosen birds. I'll give you guys a preview of that. Say hi.
Hello.
So I'm going to have these birds in my sale on Sunday, which I'm so excited about. So I don't know if you guys will see the video before then or not, but I'll have those Murano birds. And here's one of my kaleidoscopes that I bought. You guys want to see inside there? Look at that. Sissy, spin that for me.
Spin what?
The little rod. Spin the rod. No, just up and down. There you go. You got it. You got it. Keep spinning. Ooh, it's like fireworks, isn't it? So pretty. Okay, that one's good. Now, let's get this guy out. I'm just kidding. I'm actually not going to show you that one. But look, that's the biggest kaleidoscope I've ever seen. I know. Wasn't it crazy? I was feeling a little crazy when I bought that one. But anyway, so we've got lots of fun stuff coming up. Hopefully you guys can hang out with me. If not, you're missing out. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for coffee chat, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll talk about all things Niknax, but I hope you all have a wonderful night. Next Monday, I will be going live with 15 things, and I'll be keeping it to 15 things. And then after the 15 things, we will be raiding into Shelby and Sage. So they want to start doing their own weekly show every Monday of their own stuff, their own sales, their own reselling journey. And I'm 100% in support of that. I want to support them 100%. So I'm so excited about it. And tonight, that was the goal. The goal was I'm going to go live. I'm going to introduce you guys. I'm going to raid into you. But they just weren't quite ready yet. And they were a little like stressed and anxious about it. I'm like, don't worry, we can do it next week. So next week is the week. I'm going to go live. I'm going to sell a few things. And I'm going to raid into Shelby and Sage. And I'd love for you guys to come support me, support them. They're amazing girls. I've loved having them work with me. And I know that you guys always, well, a lot of you have sent your support of like, oh, my package arrived safe. They did an amazing job. And one way that you can support them is definitely attending their sales. And if you can't support them through purchasing something, just being encouraging and being there, with words, I know that really means a lot to them. So anyway, we're going to call it. And Fragrant Marbles sale number. Oh, number them? I'm probably just going to do choice, but I like that idea to put actual numbers so you can say 1, 2, 3. That's actually a good idea. But everybody have a wonderful night. Let's see who we can raid. I'm sure we have lots of friends live. Actually, there's 3 lives right now. Only 3 lives happening, which is crazy. I'd encourage anyone who's interested in going live to go live right now. But we have James and Rosie's Collectibles, ornament sale. We have Charlene going live and Macy doing jewelry. How about we go over to Charlene, because it's been a while since we've rated Charlene and she's actually rated me a few times. So I think we're going to actually go over and read Charlene. And Pete, I got to get with you because we got a sale to do because I brought back a ton of good stuff. I was just showing off my kaleidoscopes and you need to get with me because I need to sell kaleidoscopes with you. We're going to have a kaleidoscope sale, just you and me. So you better start looking because I got 2. I'm already winning. Anyway, oh, I forgot I have the Thomas the Train kaleidoscope. I have 3. So that's 3 kaleidoscopes.
I know.
All right, so let's go see Charlene. Here we go. Everybody have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow morning.